This is a crazy bass. It's super lightweight, extremely comfortable to play, and can get you everything from sweet, calm harmonies up to the heaviest of heavy bass tones. Let's check it out. Hi you! Yes, you come a bit closer, let's get cozy. Welcome to Bass the World. My name is Gregor Fries and playing this rather unique design from Sweden is Frank It today. I've also invited a chiropractor to join us for this episode. This bass has some interesting ergonomic properties that we will discover together later on in the video. So if you have back issues, arthritis or anything like that, this video is especially interesting for you. But also everyone else, you don't need to wait until you get these issues to take care of yourself. But first, Frank. First things first, this bass weighs only 2.9 kilos, that's 6.4 freedom kilos for American viewers. That's great news for your back or your general posture, but again, let's discuss this later with Dr. Randall Chords. Lightweight basses have an issue. What you gain in comfort usually comes with a certain lack of low end, but as you've just heard, this bass doesn't suffer from this at all, which is mainly due to a modern sophisticated pickup system. The Strandberg Bodenbass standard comes with Fishman Fluence pickups, which are next level in every sense. These are two humbuckers with a pickup voicing switch to shape them in different directions. The first position gives you passive pickups with a classic fat and round sound. Position 2 is active and provides a full frequency range and full dynamics. Number 3 is active with a mid contour. Let's try them all out. In addition, you can also pull the volume control out, which is this one here. You get these three sounds again, this time not as humbuckers but as single coils. For full disclosure, the volume difference is a bit higher than what you've just heard. I brought them a bit closer together in post-production. The Preamp is a 2-band EQ with controls for treble and bass, and the first one next to the volume is the pickup balance. And now let's move on to the woods. The body is made from American basswood and it has a flamed maple veneer on top, so it looks all pretty. The matte charcoal finish looks awesome, but you can get the Bodenbass also in natural if that's more your thing. The neck is roasted quarter-sawn maple, reinforced with carbon fiber and walnut. The fretboard is roasted maple too, and it comes with 24 stainless steel frets plus 0 fret and a flat 20-inch fretboard radius. The best thing about these necks is Strandberg's so-called endure neck profile, which helps you to play with a better left-hand position, but again, more about this later with the dog. This bass comes with a very nice kickback and the best set of tools I've seen in a while, even with earplugs so your partner doesn't leave you during the honeymoon phase with this beauty. Now I want to play you a little thing we've recorded with Frank, arguably one of the best things we've ever recorded on this channel. A very unique technique he uses live as grand finale for his slap bass solos. Enjoy. Damn, Frank, don't break the bass. I think I need something to calm me down again. Frank, something calm please? So now let's get to the final part. Let's catch our appointment with the bass doctor. Hi Randall, so who are you and what's your profession?
I am Dr. Randall Kurtz. I'm a chiropractor, acupuncturist, bassist, and I specialize in the prevention and treatment of injuries to musicians, a topic on which I write books, lecture, and I also serve as a consultant and in development on ergonomic products for the music industry.
Welcome. So what are the typical issues the bassists you're treating are struggling with?
One of the main things that I see in bassists especially is unnecessary bending of the wrist. This is usually to navigate an instrument in a way that is really unsuccessful a lot of the time, simply because when a player bends their wrist too much, whether it's the right or the left, in order to play, they find a comfortable position, and that can lead to repetitive strain type injuries, pinched nerves, carpal tunnel, or just pain in the musculature, which affects everything on up the chain: elbow, shoulder, neck, eventually the back, etc. And that's on both sides.
Okay, and why are these basses so interesting from your point of view? What makes them different?
So what I really like about this Strandberg instrument is several things. It was developed with an ergonomic quality in mind for the musician to avoid things like what we just talked about, bending of the wrists, etc. Whether it's the right arm, first of all, it's incredibly light. As you can see, I am really putting no effort into moving this instrument around, but also the right arm, I'm able to follow this sort of fadeaway here, which allows me to be able to play in such a way that I'm not bending the wrist on the top of the instrument. The cutouts here enable one to be able to play in a sitting position comfortably. Many times with instruments, the best way to play is to put the instrument on this leg and have some kind of a stool, classical footstool or something, to raise the arm to put you in a good position for both wrists. In this case, you don't need to do that. You can use this cutout. You can sit there and practice scales or do anything you want, whether it's serious practice or whether you're watching television. Same thing here. You can put it on this leg. You can also put it on this leg if you wish, but you don't have to. It's not necessary because of the availability of these cutouts. When I am playing this instrument, the biggest feature about this is the Endure neck, which is a Strandberg proprietary neck in which the back is sculpted in such a way that there's almost like a ledge here. If you look here, you'll see that it kind of goes like this and down the length of the entire neck. That enables one to be able to play in such a way that their thumb is going to follow the neck and it is going to become entrained into the brain and then to the fingers, into the body, in such a way that it guides your hand to the best position. In other words, your thumb doesn't have to come up over the neck or doesn't have to go way down like that. Again, bending the wrist like we talked about earlier. It follows this pre-designed pattern, which allows one to be able to easily navigate the length of the neck and have their hand follow and be in the most advantageous position at all times.
Thanks for joining me in this video and thanks for your insight into this topic.
Thank you, Bass the World and Strandberg, for having me today. It was a great pleasure to be here, and I wish you all the best always.
I hope this was useful to you. If you want to learn more about this bass, maybe even buy one, or get in touch with Dr. Randall Kurtz, you can find links to everything in the video description. That's it from me. Thanks for watching and bye-bye. Bass the World.